Imagine a society where weakness meant death, where boys were turned into warriors from the age of 7, and where surrender was never an option. Sparta was not just a city, it was a war machine, a legend forged in blood, discipline, and unbreakable will. How did this small Greek city-state create the most feared warriors in history? And what led to its rise and ultimate fall? Join us as we uncover the untold story of the Spartans, where honor meant everything and fear was never an excuse. Welcome back to our channel where we explore the fascinating world of ancient civilizations. Today we're diving deep into the history of one of the most legendary warrior societies of all time, the Spartans. Known for their fearless bravery and unmatched skill in combat, the Spartans left a lasting legacy that still captivates us to this day. 1. The Rise of Sparta. Deep in the heart of ancient Greece, in the rugged region of Laconia, the city-state of Sparta was born. Unlike other Greek cities, Sparta was not built on philosophy, art, or democracy. Instead, it was a society forged in discipline, strength, and warfare. Founded around the 9th century BCE, Sparta developed into one of the most powerful and unique civilizations of the ancient world. Its rigid structure and militaristic culture set it apart, creating a society where every aspect of life revolved around producing elite warriors. 2. The Agagja, the harsh Spartan. Training. From the moment a Spartan boy was born, his destiny was determined. If he was deemed weak or unhealthy, he was abandoned on Mount Taygetus, left to die. Those who survived were taken from their families at the age of 7 and placed into the agoge, a brutal training system designed to mold them into warriors. In the agoge, boys endured extreme hardships. They were given minimal food, forced to steal to survive, and subjected to harsh punishments to teach them discipline and resilience. They trained daily in combat, endurance, and survival skills, often engaging in violent competitions to toughen them for battle. Only the strongest would graduate and earn the title of a true Spartan soldier. 3. The role of Spartan women. Unlike in many ancient societies, Spartan women enjoyed a surprising degree of freedom and respect. They were encouraged to be physically strong and well-educated, believing that strong women would give birth to strong warriors. Spartan girls trained in running, wrestling, and even javelin throwing. They were also taught to manage estates and households, as men were often away at war. Famous for their wit and sharp tongues, Spartan women were known for their powerful statements. One of the most famous sayings, often attributed to a Spartan mother sending her son to war, was, "Come back with your shield or on it." This reflected the Spartan ethos, victory or death, but never surrender. 4. The government and social structure. Sparta had a unique political system, blending monarchy, oligarchy, and democracy. It was ruled by 2 kings who led the army in war and managed religious ceremonies. However, real power rested with the Gerousia, a council of elders who proposed laws, and the ephors, 5 elected officials who oversaw the daily affairs of the state. The Spartan society was divided into 3 main classes: Spartiates, full citizens; the elite warrior class, dedicated entirely to military service; Perioeci, free but non-citizens; skilled artisans, traders, and craftsmen who played a vital role in Spartan economy; Helots, state-owned slaves, a large enslaved population who farmed and provided food for the Spartan state. They were often harshly treated and controlled through terror to prevent uprisings. 5. The battle tactics and military supremacy. Spartans were feared across Greece for their superior battle tactics and discipline. They perfected the phalanx formation, a tightly packed group of warriors with interlocked shields and long spears, making them nearly invincible in battle. Every Spartan soldier was trained to fight as a unit, moving in perfect synchronization. They were taught never to retreat, never to surrender, and to always fight to the death. Their famous saying, "With it or on it," reinforced their belief that a Spartan warrior should either return victorious or die in battle. 6. The Persian Wars, Sparta's finest hour. Sparta's military dominance was tested during the Persian Wars in the 5th century BCE. The most legendary moment in Spartan history came during the Battle of Thermopylae, 480 BCE, where King Leonidas and his 300 Spartans, along with a few thousand Greek allies, made a heroic last stand against the massive Persian army led by King Xerxes. Despite being vastly outnumbered, the Spartans fought ferociously for 3 days, holding back the Persians at the narrow pass of Thermopylae. Though they were eventually overwhelmed, their sacrifice inspired the Greek city-states to unite and defeat the Persians in later battles. The legend of the 300 Spartans remains one of the most celebrated acts of courage in history. 7. The Peloponnesian War, Sparta versus Athens. After the Persian Wars, the rivalry between Sparta and Athens intensified, leading to the Peloponnesian War, 431 to 404 BCE. Athens, with its powerful navy and democratic ideals, clashed with Sparta, the land-based military powerhouse. For nearly 30 years, Greece was engulfed in a brutal conflict. Sparta, with the help of Persian funding, built a fleet strong enough to defeat Athens at sea. In 404 BCE, Athens surrendered and Sparta emerged victorious. However, the long war weakened Sparta's economy and military, leaving it vulnerable to future threats. 8. The decline of Sparta. Despite its victory over Athens, Sparta's dominance was short-lived. The rigid and inflexible nature of its society made it difficult to adapt to changing times. The population of full Spartan citizens declined, and the city-state struggled to maintain control over its vast territory. In 371 BCE, Sparta suffered a catastrophic defeat at the Battle of Leuctra against Thebes, marking the end of its reign as the supreme power in Greece. Over the next century, Sparta's influence continued to fade, and by the time Rome conquered Greece in the 2nd century BCE, Sparta had become little more than a shadow of its former self. 9. The legacy of Sparta. Though Sparta declined as a political power, its legacy endured. The Spartan warrior ethos, discipline, sacrifice, and unwavering bravery became legendary. Military academies and leaders throughout history, from Alexander the Great to Napoleon Bonaparte, studied Spartan tactics. Even today, the word Spartan is synonymous with toughness, simplicity, and endurance. Sparta's influence is seen in modern military training, sports, and leadership philosophies. The story of the 300 Spartans continues to inspire books, movies, and popular culture, cementing their place in history as some of the greatest warriors of all time. 10. Sparta in popular culture. In recent times, Sparta has been romanticized in films, literature, and video games. The 2007 movie 300, based on Frank Miller's graphic novel, reignited global interest in the legendary warriors. Although exaggerated, the film captured the spirit of Spartan bravery and sacrifice. Additionally, phrases like "This is Sparta" have become cultural icons, symbolizing defiance and strength. From military schools to sports teams, the Spartan identity remains a symbol of resilience and warrior spirit. As we conclude our exploration of the Spartans, we are reminded of the enduring legacy of this remarkable civilization. Their indomitable spirit and commitment to excellence continue to inspire us to strive for greatness in our own lives. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the world of the Spartans. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to our channel for more fascinating historical stories. Stay tuned for more exciting insights into the ancient world. Until next time, farewell.